Long ago, in a land far away, there was a powerful king. He was a strong man with great power. He was not fair, but not completely cruel. His ideas about justice were very strange. He had a special way to carry out justice. Crime was punished, or innocence was decided by the result of chance. When a person was accused of a crime, his future would be decided in a public arena. In the arena, there were two doors. They were side by side, exactly alike. Behind one door was a beautiful woman. If the accused man opened that door, he would marry the woman in honor of his innocence. But behind the other door was a hungry tiger, the fiercest in the land. If he opened that door, the tiger would jump on him and eat him immediately as punishment for his guilt. No one knew what was behind the doors, not even the king. Sometimes the fierce animal came out of one door, sometimes it came out of the other. When people gathered together on one of the great trial days, they never knew whether they would see a bloody killing or a happy ending. So everyone was always interested. To the king, this was fair, because the accused person could open whichever door he pleased. It was all up to fate. It was all a game. And the thinking part of the community would bring no charge of unfairness against this plan, as the accused person had the whole matter in his own hands. Now, the king had a daughter. She was a princess. She was beautiful, strong, and passionate. One day, the princess secretly loved a young man. He was the best-looking and the bravest in the land. But he was not a prince. He was a commoner, not part of an important family. When the king discovered the relationship between his daughter and the young man, he was very angry. So, the man was sent to the public arena. This was an especially important event. Never before had a common subject been brave enough to love the daughter of the king. Everyone came to watch. The princess came too. Now here's the secret. The princess knew the secrets of the doors. She knew behind which door stood the tiger, and behind which waited the lady. Gold and the power of a woman brought the secret to the princess. But there was a problem. She also knew the lady behind the door. She was the loveliest in the kingdom, and the princess did not like her. She hated her so intensely. So, if the princess helped her lover choose the door with the woman, he would marry that woman. But if she sent him to the tiger, he would die. She loved him, but she was also jealous. What a terrible dilemma. She was between a rock and a hard place. The young man looked at the princess. She moved her hand quickly to the right. There was no time to think, no time to ask questions. He trusted her completely. And without hesitation, he smiled and walked to the door on the right. There was silence. He could hear the wind. Every heart stopped beating. Every breath was held. Every eye was fixed upon that man. He went to the door on the right. and opened it. Now the question is, what happened next? Did the tiger come out of that door, or did the lady? The more we think about this question, the harder it is to answer. It involves a study of the human heart. The decision of the princess had been shown quickly, but it had been made after days and nights of thought. The question of her decision is one not to be lightly considered, and it is not for me to set myself up as the one person able to answer it. So I leave it with all of you. Which came out of the open door? The lady or the tiger? Thanks for listening. If you liked today's story, share it with a friend or your teacher. And don't forget, the best way to learn English is to enjoy it. Until next time, keep listening and practicing.